Good morning, it's Judge Dawson here, and this is another cycle breaker moment. Today I want to talk with you briefly about going from ordinary to extraordinary. You see, so many people live an ordinary life. They do ordinary things. It's ordinary for them to come into my court. It's ordinary to drive without a license or without insurance and things like that, but just not being your best self. But I want to encourage people to be extraordinary, to live to their greatest potential. See, inside of us, there's a seed, and that seed is meant to grow. So if you're not growing, if you're not going forward, you're basically going backwards. So I want to give you this information, just this little motivation so that you can get that desire to live extraordinary. See, there was a guy that came in my courtroom the other day, and I'm going to talk about it at a later date. But one of the things he said was, Judge Dawson, I don't want your help. I'm an alcoholic. I want to die an alcoholic. I don't need any assistance. Let me pay my fines and costs and leave. And after much contemplation, I sat there and I was a little shocked because this person has decided that they want to live an ordinary life. And matter of fact, I'll tell you, if you're living a life of an alcoholic or you're addicted to drugs and you accept that as your existence, you're probably living below ordinary. But this person accepted that situation and refused to take it to the extraordinary level. So in this brief cycle breaker message this morning, I want to convince you that it's important and it's worth it to live to your best potential. Don't be ordinary, be extraordinary. That's what we're doing here in the East Cleveland Court. I'll give you another example. Tomorrow, my paper, or at least the article that I do every week, and I'm going to give you a link to the website. It comes out tomorrow, and I'm talking about LeBron James again. Why not? I mean, he's given us an example of how to be great and what greatness looks like. So if you noticed in the last game, he changed his shoes, he changed his perspective, but more importantly, I saw the interviews after Game 7, and he talked about how he got on his teammates, and he told them that in order for them to win it, in order for them to be great, they had to move beyond ordinary into extraordinary. See, so it's not just at this level. It's not just about staying out of jail, staying out of court, making sure your children are graduating from school, you graduating from school, getting that degree. It's about being great, taking your game to the next level. So again, this short message is not just to discourage you, but it's to encourage you to live beyond, live to that greatest potential that you have inside of you, the growth that you have inside of you. Because I tell you, people always talk about changing, but change is going to happen anyway. You don't have to work hard for change. You have to work for progress. And if you go for progress, you are fulfilling that potential that you have inside of you. You will go from ordinary to extraordinary. And why is that important? Because cycle breakers are extraordinary. And remember, cycle breakers finish first. I'm Judge Dawson. I'll talk to you soon.